Hello, my friends. I'm so excited about the new catalog. We have been having so much fun on Facebook Live at noon all week. We have 2 more days, so it's not too late to join us, and you can either watch it live or watch it any time of the day. It exists right here on my page. Just scroll up and down on my Facebook page until you find the videos. Each one has a date on it, and every day there's a door prize form for a prize, and you can enter every single time, each time, and put your name into the drawing. So today, for prize, today we're going to be kicking off the annual catalog. Normally we do 1 project on Wednesday night, but we are going to do 3 because we are killing it tonight. If you haven't already gotten the new annual catalog, I am sorry. Let me know, message me, and I will make sure you get one. It is fabulous. It has all the greatest suites you could ever see. These are where all the suites are. We've shown the Tea Suite this week. We've shown Hues, was it Hues of Happiness? I think so. And He's the Man. So we've really focused on the suites this week. Tonight we're going to focus on some stamp sets and bundles my 3 favorite bundles. So we're going to make a card with Brewed For You, Bottled Happiness, and Sending Smiles. All right. Now, new catalog kickoff. I just want to remind you that if you put in an order of $35 or more, between now and next Tuesday, you'll get these make and takes for free. So you'll get the goodies to make these make and takes. You will, in order of $50 or more, you'll get a free new embellishment. And make sure and subscribe to the door prize form. The door prize for today are these vintage bottle shaker domes. So they're these cool bottle things that you can use with your bottle bundle, to make neat cards. But you want to fill out the door prize form every time you watch a video and make sure you get into the drawing. I do have a blog post, a link here to a blog post that tells about so many more things. I just can't possibly talk about all of it, but I'll try to pop in here and there. Hello, Betty, and tell you about some really important stuff. We're going to make one of each of these cards tonight, and let's start with the easy one first. So this is a card that I made out of necessity. So I was sick with COVID recently, and I just had to get some, it got me behind, and I said, I got to make some quick cards. And so I reached for this set because I had seen some, hey Barb, I'd seen some really quick and cute cards made with it. So, and then of course I'm going to reach for my new in colors because I want to play with my new things. So the colors we're using here are Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Parakeet Party. And then we're going to throw in a brown, which I chose Early Espresso. You could choose any brown, really. And we're going to use one of my favorite things from the catalog are these note cards. Now, true story, a re-inker exploded in my box. Stampin' Up, of course, replaced the note cards. It got on like 2 of the note cards, so I got to keep the rest because Stampin' Up is cool like that. So don't worry, these were not harmed. They just look bad. But that's one of the great things about Stampin' Up is they stand by their products. And if anything happens in the shipping process, which almost never happens, then they'll make it right. All right, so we're going to make a quick and easy card using note cards. Now, these note cards come of a pack of 20, and I think they're like around $6 or $7. So you can, and they include the envelopes. So this is a great place to start. If you're a brand new stamper, this card is something you can make today, okay? You just need 3 colors, including a green and some brown color. I would suggest these new colors, but you use what you want. All right, the stamp set that we're using today is called Sending Smiles. I do recommend that you get the bundle. The dies are super cute. I'm going to show you some cards made with the dies, but we're keeping it simple here. All right, so I'm going to start with the middle of the card. And I've made a number of these. Gosh, this is probably my 50th card. And I just learned that you're just going to stamp this sending smack in the middle. Just smack in the middle. And what I love about this sentiment, I mean this new color, Starry Sky, it's a really deep purplish blue, is that it's almost like a neutral. And then we're going to pop in this little A note of thanks right under it. Okay. And then we're going to use our flower here. Let me kind of move that so you can see it. We're going to stamp a little flower right in the crook here. And it's okay if it goes over that sending because it's so dark you can't see it. Now, I don't know if you noticed. Well, hello, April. Thank you, Betty. I am. It was rough, but I'm feeling much better. If you've noticed, I've got a Stampin' Pierce mat underneath my stamping area here. Anytime you're using these see-through stamps, especially the filled in ones, you have to use a Stampin' Pierce mat or something squishy underneath. It's imperative. All right, I'm gonna go ahead while I've got that sweet sorbet out. I'm gonna stamp another flower here in this bottom area. And now I'm going to come in and stamp my greenery with Parakeet Party. So we're just going to stamp right here, and we're going to put it right in the crook of that little guy. Stamp it there, and then we're going to pop one down here. So we've got those. Using this cool Parakeet Party. I love these colors. Now, sometimes the new in colors like come, and I'm like, I like them all but one. These, I liked them all from the beginning. Like all from the very beginning. This is a little inside part of the flower. And then we have a tiny little inside part of this flower. Now that stamp's going to be easy to lose. I'm just telling you, it's so tiny. Okay, and that card is finished. You see how quickly that happened? Probably less than 2 minutes to make that card. Now, right before I hopped on, I said the only way for me to explain to you how versatile this set is to show you how many things I made with it. Hello, Debbie Ellen. Hello, Margaret. Good to see you. Okay, so you can stamp the word sending on any of these cards, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 options, okay? Sending a card to say hello, smiles across the miles, comfort and strength, all the good luck your way, birthday wishes, a note of thanks, love and big hugs, and sunshine to brighten your day. So you tell me if that's one of the most versatile sets you've ever seen, and the quickest and the easiest. So all the note cards, bing, bang, boom, you're done. Now, because these envelopes are included and they're right here, of course, what we're going to do is gussy it up. We're going to make a little cute flower on the edge of our note card. It's okay if it's not perfect because it's handmade, am I right? And we're going to pop in a little stem. And we're going to pop in the brown inside for our envelope. So when someone gets this in the mail, guarantee you they're going to open it because they know there's something pretty inside. They're not just going to throw it aside with their bills. All right. So, Fancy Nancy. You will love this set. So Sending Smiles. Now I do recommend you get the bundle with the dies, and here's why. Look at all these cute cards. There's a die that cuts out this cute little word that you can do this sending. Now you can also stack that word on top of this little stamped area or die cut area. There's a little thing that cuts out the sentiments in there. So cute. Of course, you can cut out the flowers. Let me back up. Cut out the flowers. So you definitely want to get the dies, but so adorable. And of course, you can just change the ink to match whatever you want. Now, this card really showcases all of our new colors. I believe we have Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, and Tahitian Tide. So kudos to the person. These are swaps. These are cards that I traded with people. Kudos to the person that got all those colors on one card. Impressive. All right, so card number 1 is done. Now, let me tell you about something exciting, and it has to do with the end colors. Let me get this out of the way. I've got 3 cards tonight, so I'm going to have to at least put some things up between. So we have a great situation going on now. It's called the End Color Starter Kit. So our starter kit is always a great deal of $125 for $99, okay? And what's amazing is right before I got on here, I started adding up what all the things we're using tonight. Bottled Happiness, Sending Smiles, and Brewed For You. This is the bundle, this is the bundle, this is the bundle. And it added up to exactly $125, okay? So perfect for the starter kit. You can't go over $125, and you shouldn't go under, because you'll still pay $99. So you only pay $99 for the $125 and all these goodies, okay? But right now, as a special, like you need more special, you're gonna get all these things for free with your starter kit. You're gonna get all 5 of the new In Color ink pads, so you don't have to worry about buying those. You're gonna get them on your starter kit. You're gonna get a pack of this designer paper, which I'll show you the designer paper in action. We've got polka dots, we got stripes, plaids, flowers, okay? It's wonderful. There are 40 sheets in there. And then you'll also get a pack of cardstock. So you'll have all the new In Colors in the cardstock, 8.5 by 11. And In Color grid paper, which I don't have to show you because I don't own that. So all of that extra when you get your starter kit. So bonus. Take advantage of it. All right, let's go to our next card. Let's just go for the gold here with our Bottled Happiness card. Now, hello, Kathy. Thank you for sharing. Everyone can share. That would make me so happy. The more that watch, the better it is. I've spent a lot of time getting ready for these videos, and the more I see people watching, the more energized I get. So share, share, share. That makes me so happy. Don't forget to fill out the door prize form in this post. The link is right there for you, and you'll definitely want to fill out the door prize form and get in the drawing for this vintage bottle shaker domes, because if everything happens with Stampin' Up, these types of things sell out quickly. I'm just telling you, every time there's something like that, it sells. All right, so we're going to start with hello. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Tell me about that. Text me. I want to hear about that. That makes me sad. I'm so sorry. April, hello. All right, so our our card base here is going to be basic white thick because it's easy, and we're going to put a piece of designer paper right onto it. Now, you may not know that this designer paper is from the tea set. Okay, because it's got flowers on one side, but the tea set has all these wonderful muted monochromatic, not necessarily always muted, but great patterns on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and pop that down. Get that out of the way. All right, now we are going to do a little number on this card. So we are going to punch it out with our bottle punch. So you definitely want to get this stamp set and punch together in a bundle. Well, hello, Sandy Landers. It's good to see you. So we already talked about the bundle. Let me find my little sheets. Just had it. Oh, yeah. The bundle. So the Bottled Happiness as a bundle, it's only $37.75. So you get the stamp set and the punch. On that bundle. You definitely want to get it. We're going to just honestly take this little sweetie. Oh, first we have to set a little strip of paper down. Now, I saw this in the catalog, copied it from the catalog. Super great. Our catalog is an idea book, so don't hesitate to copy from the catalog. Stampin' Up, that's what they do. It's an idea book. So I went ahead already and ran this piece of cardstock through the embossing machine with this timber embossing folder. So, well, hello, Gail Tudor. All my friends are hopping on. It's so fun. You're going to run this through with the embossing folder, okay? And then I actually sponged a little crumb cake on there just to give it an extra little oomph. And I'm going to cut this about 3/4. Nothing, there's no magic to how big that is, okay? And I'm going to now stick this on. Now, importantly, you don't want to get a bunch of adhesive all the way across because you're going to punch through here. So just grab your sweetie and we're going to pop a couple of glue dots on there. We're going to put, actually, let's just do 2. Glue dots are pretty strong. You don't have to fuss about them. A couple glue dots there. Boom, boom. Okay. So now our little piece, that's our table. That's our table that our sweet little bottle is sitting on. Now what we're going to do is punch out a hole. Oh, you know what? Let's do the stamping first. I think that I did the stamping first. All right. So we're going to pop our little squishy pad underneath because, again, we're using these see-through stamps. They're called photopolymer. That's what that means. And they're wonderful, but you do need your squishy pad underneath. Now, I've tried this both ways, but I believe I had more luck with, I don't think it really matters which one I do. I think I'm going to do the yellow, the So Saffron part first. So we're going to first stamp the flowers. Hello, Ellen. Susie's here. Hello, Susie. It's a big party tonight. Okay. You know what? I think I used Daffodil Delight on my other example, but we're going to use So Saffron, and it's going to be A-OK. So we are going to have these 2 little sprigs are what are going to be pointing upwards, and we're going to put that pretty high. All right, so we've got that down. And then we're going to come in with our Pear Pizzazz to fill in our green innards. And of course, you could use any other colors that you have. That's the beauty of this. I'm going to show you some other examples, one of which has some very unusual colors, but it's perfect. Okay, so I just kind of look at different things at this, like I look at this one, I look at this one, I look at this one. It's all lined up pretty well, and I'm just gonna go for it. Boom. Now, if you're doing this in a class, you could put it in the Stamparatus, but see how easy that was? There was no hocus pocus there. I just lined it up and did it. All right, now we're going to do our stamping, so our punching. So we're gonna pop it in and go right up to that line. Right up as far as we can. And you can save that, make a little tag with it later. Isn't that adorable? Okay, we're not finished though. We're gonna do our little rigmarole here. So now what we're gonna do is we have to make our trap, okay, with our bottle, vintage bottle shaker domes. So let's see how many come in here. It's probably 10. 10. Whew, you gotta really have some good eyes to see that. So pull out one of your shaker domes. Stick those back in the box so they don't get lost. Now, these have adhesive on them, okay? So we're gonna just take this off, take the adhesive off, and we're going, there's adhesive on both sides. So first we're gonna stick it through here and let that stick. Okay, that's sticking right to that paper. So isn't that awesome? All right, now we're going to go ahead and unsticky it. Well, no, let's don't unsticky it yet. Let's put our stuff in. Now, these shaker things, it's great without the bottles, Amy. So you'll see some gorgeous sets made with it, but I just had to make the bottles. Now these, I guess you call them embellishments because I also use them as an embellishment on this card. But these elements are, I just want to play in them. I want to jump in them. I want to shrink myself down in size and like jump in the ball pit. But I also thought about how crazy it would be if you dropped those. Oh my gosh, there's so many in here. There's gobs. So you're just going to take a handful and fill up your little bottle. Don't be shy with them. You have so many, so many. So, I mean, you don't want to fill it up completely. You want to leave room, but get them in, trap them in the little thing. Put your lid on. Well, no, we're going to use some of these in a second, so I'm going to put it over here. All right, now we're going to unpeel this, and you'll see what this strip of white was for. It's basically just to trap it in, okay? It's just to trap it in. And smashing it down. Your little jar is complete, okay? Now we're going to pop this on with our stamp and seal. That's kind of wonky. Center. Fabulous. All right, now we're going to dig out this little piece of, well, now I copied this straight from the catalog. I would have never had this great idea, but we're going to stamp Sending Cheer with Memento Black. Let me see where that is. I've already got it on a block and I dropped it in this bucket with blocks, which wasn't my smartest move because it's now buried. Okay, I'll just do something else. Let's do, let me find the stamp set. Wine Knot. That's cute. No, but it's not really a wine bottle. All right, let me just, oh, here it is. I had it out on the table, ready. Just like making it too complicated. All right, and we need a black. You could do the dark blue. You could do the Starry Sky as well, but I'm going to do black here. I love doing black sentiments when you've got so much going on because you don't necessarily want your sentiment to be the focal point. Like, you want everything else to be the focal point. And we're going to take our snips and we are going to just cut a little interesting, kind of different. Normally we do a V the other way. We're going to do a V this way just for something different. This is what I love about Stampin' Up! Ideas is they give you some ideas that you had never thought of. So don't hesitate to use your idea book and catalog and just copy stuff. When I wasn't feeling good, like I wanted to craft, but I just didn't want to think. So I just got out my catalog and just copied and copied and copied stuff. And I had so much fun. Okay, now I did not do this on the sample, but I felt like it needed a little something more. So don't be afraid to plus it up as well. If you're finished and you're like, oh, it still needs something. I want it to have a little bow. So our in colors come in a set of in color twine. And I've got most of the colors. I don't have the Sweet Sorbet because I've used it all. Let's see. You have been playing Inky Fingers. Yes, this is Inky Finger Week. This stamp is beautiful. I'm just going to stay inky all week. It's just, I'm doing videos every day at noon. What's the point? I also went on a run today because I worked a walk. I don't know why I said a run. I used to run. I don't run anymore. I went on a long walk because I stared at my work computer for 12 hours today. So I had to do a little mental health break. So I'm nice and sweaty, not that you care. Okay. Ta-da. Is so cute, is it not? You want to add Sending Smiles, Bottled Happiness to your list of stamps that you need in your collection. It is fantastic. Now let me show you some cute cards with this. This is one of the things I love. I hate swapping when I'm making swaps because it's so much work, but when I receive the swaps, it's so wonderful. So look at here. I love how she put in this Wisteria or Starry. I'm not sure which it is. I keep calling it Wisteria Wonder. It's Orchid Oasis, but I love how she's used that detail on the bottle for that. And then she's got Calypso Coral and looks like Pear Pizzazz or Olive, I don't know which. But I love this color combo. Look at this. Isn't that fantastic? She's got some of this new in color ribbon in here. Special mailing for the bottle. I wouldn't think so, Amy, not too much. I mean, I would probably just fold it. What I would do is fold it this way, and I might put it in a padded envelope, you know. I mean, I don't think you're gonna get it to roll with 50 cents. And that's the beauty. You could make a tag like this for a gift and then send a card like this without the bottle pop. Love this color combination. I copied this straight from the catalog. I thought it was just super cute. It's back in the part of the catalog that has the bundles. There are more photos in the back. Another bottle card. You've got 2 bottles with stuff coming out, and then one more situation here with a different color scheme. So again, choose your own color. Hello, Jill. Nice to see you. So you've got all those wonderful options there. Now, I remember why I left these little embellishments out. I guess you call them shakers, something. Oh, my glue is across the room. Anywho, let me just show you what I did. I don't want to go over there and get it because I know this is going to be a long video. You can glue the little embellishments, the effervescent elements, onto the centers of your flowers, of 3. I just picked 3 and glued those on to make that super cute. Just a tiniest dab of green glue and it will stay like wonderful. Okay, so card number 2 in the books. Loving it. All right, now let's talk about my paper share and my ribbon share. So you can get a collection of all the new papers and all the new ribbons listed here. This is all on the link to my blog. The paper share is 6 by 12 pieces. It's $56, and the ribbon share is $16 plus $5 shipping. And they'll all, if you get both, then you'll get a set of the Daydream Host designer paper. Plus you can combine the shipping and just pay 1 set of shipping. So all the information about that paper share is on my blog, but it's a great way to get all of the papers. There are 87 pieces of 12 by 6 paper without breaking the bank. Now that last bottled happiness is $158.690. That's $37.75. So a very good price for a bundle there. Now, this is actually one of the first cards that I made. I just thought it was so cute and clever. I copied it straight out of the Stampin' Up! Catalog. I loved these little strips, and I thought, oh, that's going to be so hard to figure out, but it's not hard at all. They're 4 by 3/4, and this is 4 1/4 by 3 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. That's it. Gray, I'll show you. The gray is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and the strips are 3/4 by 4. Now, remember, when you sign up for my email list through the link to my blog where all the good information is, then you'll get the PDFs for these for these cards that we're making this week. So definitely sign up for my email list. You don't want to miss out on our fun project instruction sheets. Okay, let me get my papers out over here. All right, we're going to start with a crumb cake base here, which is perfection. I love crumb cake. I usually buy 2 packs of it because I use it so fast that you definitely are going to need more than you think. I went ahead and ran this piece of crumb cake, 5.5 by 4 1/4, through this honeycomb 3D embossing folder for you. So no worries on that. Now let's see. It's hard sometimes to get adhesive on these embossing this embossed pieces, but I'm gonna try. If you can't make it work, just use tear and tape or use Stampin' Seal Plus or 4 glue dots. So you just want to make sure and get adhesive all the way around. Don't be shy when you're doing one of these overlays of embossed paper, because you want it to lay nice and good. So we got it going perfectly there. Now we're going to really liberally get adhesive on this gray piece because we're going to have all that embossed action going on there. So just stick that down, get it out of the way, and then we're going to take our strips. These are So Saffron, Crushed Curry, Cajun Craze, and Soft Suede. Now just a tip, whenever I'm doing strips down, I keep it simple. I just put adhesive almost to the edges, but not all the way to the edges, okay? And then I just stick down my strips. You don't want to have to take all the time to put your adhesive on the strips. Just put, and I don't smash it down really hard until I know for sure that I've got it lined up well. So just kind of lightly set it down. Because I made swaps with these, which means I made like 20-something of them, so I had to figure out a way to do it quickly. And once you know they're where they need to be, you can smash them down with any number of things. All right, now here's what's a little nerve-wracking, but it actually worked really well. I did it multiple times, so I can promise you it works well, is you're gonna stamp your sentiment right across the cardstock here, and we're gonna stamp I owe you one or several. But let's do, no, I'm gonna do that one. I want to do that one. I like it. And you could use the, I was gonna say you could use another round for your birthday. Let's do another round for your birthday. Just see what it looks like, and then you decide which one you want to do on your card that you make once you buy this bundle. All right. Get a little blocky here, down to all my big blocks. That's fine. Now we do want to have a very inky memento pad, so you want to get it very inky. Make sure you got plenty of ink and just go for it. And you're going to get it right at this juncture between the saffron and the oh, it's perfect, and the crushed curry. So y'all could hear me get a little quiet because I was like, I hope this works. You never know on Facebook Live, like, is it gonna work or is it not gonna work? Now we're going to stamp our sweet little cup. So it's a cup of ale. Of course, ale is gold, but it could be, this could be red if you're a red wine drinker. Let's see. Oh, you're getting reception. The good thing is, Gail, is you can get all that information on my blog, and once this Facebook Live uploads, you'll be able to watch it easily. So it's a lot harder when you have bad reception to watch it live. It's not going anywhere, so you'll still be able to see it and get all the information about that paper share. Okay, so we're gonna pop this black stamp. Isn't that neat? All those little details on there. Love it. And then we're gonna pop in with crushed curry. And I've already picked up the little drinky. And we're just gonna, oh, it needs more ink. Let's get it good and inky. We're gonna stamp that like so. Isn't that so cute? And it's got all those cool details to see. You can actually see the details better on this because I got it inkier. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put our dies to work. So like I said, don't just get the stamp set, get the whole die, get the whole bundle, because you want to get these dies. So you can see there's dies to cut out the bottle, the cup, the mug, little hops. They're so cute. This is the little bubbly that goes off the edge of the mug. And I'll show you cards so you'll understand what I mean by that. I have so many cards with this. All right, so we're gonna pop in our emboss machine and run that through. Can't wait. I need to get my magnetic platform. I haven't gotten one yet, but it's available now. We're just gonna hold our breath and hope that I line that up properly. Voila, I did a great job. Thank you. Now, why would you sit and fussy cut that when you could get the dies and just pop it out like so? And again, I made swaps with this, so I had to cut a bunch of those quickly. So I used my Stamparatus to cut a bunch of those quickly and then to stamp them. All right, now we're going to pop this up with a dimensional or two. And then we're going to use my favorite embellishment. Well, I don't say it's my favorite because I do tend towards the colors, but the embellishment that I've used the most of, because I made 3 sets of swaps using this stamp set, and every set used the embellishments. So you'll see that I'm down to my last 3. It was fate. I do have a whole pack to show you. This is today's prize for the day video, so you can still watch the day video between now and tomorrow at noon and fill out the door prize form on that post, and you'll get entered to win these. So that was the prize for today's video. And we're just going to pop those little embellishments on. Just a tip, I used my take your pick tool, and I stick 1 down, 2 down, and it just really gives you a lot more control than trying to use your big fingers to do that. So 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. I ran out earlier. On the pre-order, we could only order a certain number, so I had to go down to 2 dotties on my cards that were swaps. All right, so make sure and get the whole bundle here when you purchase this set, because you definitely want the whole thing. So I hope you enjoyed these 3 cards that we made. They're fabulous. Here is all the information about the item numbers for each one of the things we used tonight. You can get all of them $125 for $99, no shipping, and then you'll get $60 of free in-color goodies. So you'll get the ink pads, the cardstock, and the designer paper, as well as some in-color grid paper. Oh, let me show you the additional samples I have with the Brewed For You, and you'll get to see how cool these dies are. So you can see like the little mug, and then there's the little bubbles that come off the mug. So that's one of the uses of the dies. And look, oh, ale, yes, that is so cute. We have red wine here, we got all wines are equal, so we love them all. This is a swap I made, just a simple little beer. I put I didn't die cut it, I just stamped it, so you can do that as well. I had to make a swap, so it had to be fast, and I put a little snitch of that designer paper from He's the Man behind there. And then I made this sweet card. It's Oh Ale Yes, and it's just got some ale, so I did color those in with blends, so that is super fun. Oh, you will also want to go to my blog post to find information about my birthday class that's coming up on the 22nd. The deadline to sign up is 5/12, so coming up soon. And you're going to make 8 cards, these sweet little birthday cards, using the tea paper and Catch You Later stamp set. So you definitely want to sign up for that class. It's $39. It ships to you, or you can come to the live class, either one. You'll have the PDFs and videos to watch for that class. Don't forget the door prize form. Fill out the email. Fill out my list to be on the email so that you'll get the PDFs for these cards. Join us tomorrow and we'll show some more fabulous cards using new catalog products. We've got 2 more days and I can't wait to share. Bye, guys.